Hello and welcome to Easy PCs. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of fixes for a full hard drive. So whether it's that you've downloaded a couple of files or maybe you have some installed programs that are kind of gunking up the system and that you need to kind of get some space back, or if in the eventuality that you need a new hard drive, we'll also be able to diagnose that today. So let's take a look and see what we can't get done. The first thing we're going to do today to get a little bit of that space back is just do a quick, simple disk cleanup. So just click the start button and type in disk. You'll see disk cleanup pop up. Go ahead and open that application. You'll see the C drive. Click OK. Clean up system files here. That's fine. Scan that C drive again. All right, and you'll see that we're going to get about a gig and a half here back, or a gig and a quarter. Just click OK. It's going to ask if it's okay to delete those files. That's all set. Just go ahead, click delete, and wait for this process to complete. It'll usually take a minute or two, and that'll get you back just a little bit of that space. Once this is done, this window will actually just go ahead and disappear, and we can move on to the next step. For the next step today, we're actually going to open up Google first, and we're going to search for TreeSize free. Now, the reason we're wanting TreeSize free here is actually it's going to scan our computer and give us a report back of what's taking up the space. So you can use the free download link here. I've also put that down in the description down below, and install that. Once you have it installed, just go ahead and open up Tree, and you'll see TreeSize free administrator here. That's the one you want to run. If you run the regular one, it's okay. It's just it won't give you as many results back. All right, now that we have the application here, we're going to scan the selected directory. So say it's your C drive here that's full. You can just select that folder and it's going to start scanning. Another thing you can do is just click this little arrow and then choose any of the drives that you have listed that may be full or you may be having issues with. And we'll see here that we have about 545 gigs of used space on this hard drive. Mainly, this is program files. I play a lot of video games, so you can kind of see here that my Steam folder is what's causing a lot of that. But the cool thing is we can keep on pressing these arrows down this file tree, and you'll see, all right, I can see that Halo's taken up about 100 gigs or so, and Divinity's taken up 50 gigs, and Dragon Quest has taken up 30 gigs, and Crash Bandicoot's taken up another 30 gigs. This would be a real key point of like, hey, I can get rid of these games and get back this much space and re-download them at a time that I'm actually playing them or anything like that. The same can be said for any of these installed applications. Say I'm not using this Aomi backup anymore. What I can do is click on the start button and just type in programs, and then bring up add or remove programs. And inside of here, you're going to get a list of everything that's installed. You can sort by the size or the install date. Say that I didn't need this Jedi Fallen Order anymore, I could actually just uninstall it there. So this is what my next process would be, is just uninstalling any applications that I'm not using anymore, just to gain back those little increments of space. Even if it's 100 megs or 200 megs, say you do that 4 or 5 times, that's a gig or two, and that's, a good amount of space. Another couple of areas that you can check other than installed program files is this users section right here. If we click on users, we're going to see my account here, the Sean.Zaz. If we click on that, we're going to see all of my file folders and where everything is stored. And I can see that, hey, like app data here, that has quite a bit of space. What's going on? If I look at local, I'm going to see, oh, Autodesk is taking up a lot of space there. I also may be seeing some issues with bloating from applications, whether it be like Chrome, and I need to run a cleanup there. So that's a good spot to look for inside of app data there. Also, you can see if there's any like miscellaneous documents or anything, or like an installer for an application that's hanging around in my downloads. So this is the perfect area to check for all of that information. The last space that usually shows up as a problem on Windows 10 is underneath Windows here, you'll see this WinSXS. This is about fine here. 7.2 gigs is, perfect. 5.7 for System 32 and all of that. If you see this WinSXS folder start to bloat, that's when you would start searching for a fix for that on Google and kind of follow the steps there. So that's kind of the process that you can go about to find any of the files that may be eating up a bunch of space. The nice thing is TreeSize Free really does make it simple by saying, hey, look, here's your main offender, program files. I play too many games. Great. That's where I can get some of my space back if I need it. Say that the main offender is your user folder and it's full of documents that you can't delete or anything like that, and there's not much extra space to be gained anywhere else. Unfortunately, that's when it may be time to either get like an external drive, or maybe time to upgrade the hard drive in your computer to say like a 2 terabyte or a 3 terabyte or whatever your needs may be for the foreseeable future. Some tips for buying a new hard drive would be kind of look at the last 6 months of your computer usage and see if what you're doing now is going to be continuing. So, say you're downloading a ton of movies and you know that you're going to be putting more and more and more on this computer to kind of catalog those movies. You may want to look at what you've done already and then what you plan on doing in the future and base your purchase for a new hard drive off of that. Now, say it's, oh, I got a new application and I don't change applications very much, but this kind of pushed me over that edge and now I'm running out of space. That's when it's fine to just do like an incremental, say like you had a 250 gig hard drive. Okay, maybe a 500 is just fine for you then. All right, and with that taken care of, you should be seeing what's taking up a lot of your space now and whether or not it's time for a new hard drive, or if there's anything you can just uninstall, or files that you can remove to gain some of that space back. Otherwise, it may be time to bring it to an IT professional or move over that data to a new hard drive or do a clone of your Windows to a new hard drive. We'll be going over that in future videos, so if you could, just hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that way we can keep you updated when that's coming out. Otherwise, we hope you guys have a nice rest of the day and leave any suggestions for future videos that you would like to see in the comment section down below. Thank you very much.